When I'm asked to speak about Catholic education, I always say that Catholic education is in my blood. It runs deep in my blood. And for a reason. Let me be very brief. Some of you have heard me speak about this before, but not all of you. The day I started the 5th grade, I went off to the one-room school with a teacher who had just graduated from high school. I think there may be 7 or 8 of us in what we termed it as a one-room schoolhouse. I went that day and there was a lot of excitement about opening the school year and seeing people I had not seen over the summer. But then when I went home that night, it changed. My father met me at the door of the house, and he clasped my hands and he said, "Come with me." We went to the bedroom, and I noticed very quickly that the family doctor was there, the parish priest, my 5 older brothers and sisters, and my father just indicated to kneel down. I heard a sound that I later described as the death rattle. And it was my mother gasping for air, dying of cancer at age 48. She gasped for air, and there was kind of that rattle when you are dying and you gasping for air, oxygen. But I knew what the result was when the doctor simply got up and went to the bed and put the sheet over my mother's head. I didn't have to ask what that meant. It meant that she had died. The next day, the funeral and all that had taken place, and about 3 or 4 days later, my father grasped my hands and said, "I'm taking you out of the public school, and I'm enrolling you in the neighboring parish Catholic grade school, the 5th grade." He made the comment to me that, "I don't think I can be both mother and father to you, so I need to put you in the Catholic school system where the teachers are a little bit better prepared." That time they were all school sisters of St. Francis who were trained to be teachers, not just high school graduates. First year out of high school and teaching. He said, "They will be better teachers for you." And that's really important in your life right now. You need a good teacher. You need a good experience. And the Catholic school system, St. Francis in Randolph, Nebraska, said, it's a good school and they'll take good care of you. I went there, and not to prolong it, Sister Edo was a very, very professional teacher. And she knew all the background that I had just experienced. And she, without showing favoritism, really did reach out and work with me during that year of kind of the death of my mother. That was an experience that just kept surfacing. But it was a good year. That was the first year of the first week of the 5th grade. So if I had just had that experience, I would say Catholic education is in my blood. The last day of the 5th grade, I went home, and dinner time at 5:30 or 6, my 2 older sisters said, "Dinner is ready." And I said, "Where's Dad?" And they said, "He's at a meeting tonight and he won't be here for dinner, and he'll be late coming home, so don't wait up for him." Well, at 2 a.m. in the morning, there was a loud knock at the door, which I heard first because I was closest to the front door in my bedroom. and it was a town marshal who also was a state trooper. And he said, "Are your brothers and sisters home?" He said, "Please call them." So we all gathered, the six of us, and the state trooper said to us, "We found your father dead in his car this morning at 2 a.m. And it apparently was a heart attack at age 50. So your father is deceased." Well, to kind of bring the point why Catholic education is in my blood, I spent the next 4 years in that Catholic grade school. And it was the right place to be for me at that time. Teachers all knew the background of our family, knew of the death. The death of my mother was a type of cancer today that would be routinely healed. But in those days, they didn't have chemotherapy and all those things. Only the way they treated cancer was with surgery, and surgery just exacerbated and spread the cancer more quickly and more deeply. My father died of a heart attack, but today it would have been a routine visit to the hospital, maybe stints, something like that. But it would be a routine heart condition today. But in those days, it was not available. So that's why those 4 years of grade school were so important to me, because it was people reaching out, knowing the background, and challenging, yet being sympathetic. So that's my view of grade school Catholic education. After that, I went to a prep school, boarding prep school in Northwest Missouri, run by the Benedictine priests there, all priest teachers. Could be strict, but could be kind. But that's the kind of Catholic education that I experienced. It's in my blood whenever I speak about Catholic education. That was followed by 4 years of college with the Benedictines, another 4 years with the Dominicans in theology, and then ordination. So when I speak about Catholic education, or when Catholic education is brought up to me, that's my background for evaluating why Catholic education is in my blood, deep in my blood. So that's a way of saying I really am a firm believer in the value of Catholic education. Not everyone is in my condition or what my condition was then, but there's something for everyone. And it's kind of like the gospel. You kind of ask for it, and you appreciate it, and you respect it, and you learn from it, and you become a better person.